On today's episode of Dear Chris, we have a question from Anthony Ledger about water consumption with relationship to testosterone levels. So Anthony was asking about how much water he should drink a day to support an optimal testosterone level. It's a good question. It's a pretty nuanced question because water is one of those things that there are so many different types of water and different levels of quality in water, first off. So we can talk about that. And then just volume, water volumes. You don't need as much as you think you need. A lot of times people overconsume still waters, just non-mineral water. And what happens is when they consume way too much of it, especially when they're not actively getting enough electrolytes like magnesium, sodium, potassium, calcium in their diet, they actually end up flushing out a lot of these minerals that are very, very essential to the proper operating of your endocrine system and healthy hormonal balance. So you don't really want to overconsume that still water. What I really recommend people do is consuming mineral water consistently. And it could be sparkling or it could be flat, which, both of which you can find in most grocery stores in glass bottles. And those are going to be what's going to give you a constant replenishment of those electrolytes into your system, which are extremely important for your metabolism and your hormones. But in terms of water consumption itself, it's not a one-size-fits-all situation because a lot of people, at any moment, everyone's got kind of a different level of, deficiencies and things. And their biochemistry is slightly different at any moment. But to keep your testosterone high, I recommend really going on thirst. I know a lot of people say that by the time you're thirsty, it's too late. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think especially if you're consuming mineral waters, what you're gonna find is that you're constantly getting all the right stuff back into your body. And if you're going by thirst, you can, in terms of just like pure water drinking, you can actually still go to other forms of fluids, especially if you eat a lot of fruit. There's a lot of water in the fruit. A lot of the makeup of fruit is water itself, but it also has all these intact vitamins and minerals that come along with the fruit. So if you're eating a high consumption of fruit, you're getting a lot of water in your diet already, and it's going to be in the form of intake that's going to support a good healthy testosterone level and good balanced hormone levels in general. So in that case, if that's what you're doing and you're actually getting good quality food that has high water content in it, then I recommend going by thirst. But I recommend really sticking mostly to the mineral waters if you can get the high quality ones. You got to be careful with some of them. Like it was discovered in San Pellegrino that it is fluoridated. So you don't want to consume excess fluoride either. So look for things that are higher quality than San Pellegrino. I mean, I really like Gerolsteiner, I like Topo Chicos. There's some really great ones out there. I had an Italian one recently that, I can't remember the name of it, had like an orange bottle. It's pretty good. It was like a flat mineral water. It's very good. But that hopefully is helpful. It's not a matter of like drinking, X cups a day and you're going to have high testosterone. It's really not that simple. You have to really pay attention to your own deficiencies at this moment. And if you can measure them, that's going to give you the best bang for your buck in terms of like how to focus on things and how to get really accurate with the way that you drink water. Definitely make sure you have a good filter if you're going to drink out of the tap. There's a lot of problems with government regulated tap waters in cities. So you want to make sure that you're not consuming things that are going to hurt your testosterone level. Things like the fluoride and the chlorine that are typically in, as well as a lot of heavy metals that are in government regulated water systems. So if you can get the right type of water or the right type of filter, then that's the way to go. So if you have a question for me on the next episode of Dear Chris, just leave a comment below this video, like and subscribe. You can also go check out my Instagram account and just leave a comment under most recent posts. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next episode of Dear Chris.